Hey YouTube, it's Blight Night and it is Thursday, so it is time for a deck box zone. But first, as normally I say, if you're wondering what happened to this week's Intech, I puked. Like a lot on Monday. So it didn't get recorded. And then I got busy the rest of the week, so Intech kind of got skipped. Oops. It'll be back next week. Don't worry. Still got the thingy. It's right here. It's blank except for the Intech. And then the card goes there. And then some fancy thing goes there. Alright, this week's Friday Night Duels is Gears versus Super Sad, and since both decks really have not changed much since their last appearance on Deck Box Zone, which both of them are going to be about here-ish, or there, or wherever the hell I put them, I decided to do this week's Deck Box Zone over something that has been gaining popularity on my channel. It's been getting views like crazy, and that is Dragunity Blackout V3. This is the third version of Blackout, and it's got main deck 41 cards, extra deck 15, side deck 15. Alright, start looking this over. Okay, we're down to one Darkness Metal. I still love running one Darkness Metal in this deck because it's an out. If you have a horrible time, you move a dragon from play, special summon this guy, and bring guys back, or teleport them from your hand, aka the out for Necro Valley. Of course, Armor Leviathan sticking around just in case. 2 Armor Melistan, because they're fun. 2 Wyvern to get Darkness Metal out of the graveyard. Blade. Of course, 3 Ducks. Of course. I am now up to 2 Legionaries since I got Trishula, and he's very handy for summoning Trishula. And rounding out the non-tuners is Battle Fader. And here come the rest of the tuners. Plinum, he's a new guy out of Hidden Arsenal 4, and I kind of like him. He's different. Alright, when this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Winged Beast type Dragunity monster from your hand and equip it with this card. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster can attack your opponent directly. When you do damage, battle damage inflicted to your opponent is halved. Sorry, there's a big parentheses there. I was reading. I just like that he does something a little different. He normal summons and then he teleports a winged beast, like Legionary. So, it's different. There's another one out there that turns him into a tuner, but I'm trying that for a different experiment. Of course, 2 Achilles. I'm still running 2 Phalanx. I really do not like the 3rd Phalanx in the deck. I'm not running Cards of Consonance in the main deck because I think it's way too situational. I really do not want to rely on these guys. Even though I can use that to get it to my hand, and then, oh, it's live! But what if that's the only card in my hand? Then there's just like a giant middle finger in my hand going, fuck you, you can't do nothing hard. Bastard. Effect Veiler and Gloat Bulb rounding up the tuners. Spells, you saw him, Dragon Ravine. 1 Terraforming to search him out. It's consistent. It comes in my hand like all the time. It comes when handy. Such as Blade. Future Fusion, which is like in my hand every single duel. I don't know how it does it. I love that Future Fusion. None of my other Future Fusions do that except for this one, so it's my favorite. I'm not just saying that because it's ulti. That's really cool. 1 Pot of Avarice, because fill up the graveyard, and then pretty much every single staple spell card you could possibly think of. Hitting up the traps. Mere Force being joined by the D-Prison Brothers. Bottomless, Call, Trap Stun, Solemn Judgment, and Dark Bribe. I finally broke down and put Solemn Judgment in the main deck. I didn't want to, but it's just becoming too damn handy. Okay, side deck, the 3rd Phalanx, the 2nd Darkness Metal, Gores. Kind of help tag team between him and Battle Fader to mix things up, and it works. Delta Flyer for hilarity. Let's see, Gold Sark, that's what that card's called. Bin Chalice, there's the Cards of Consonance, and they're probably going to slowly start disappearing. There were 3, now there are 2. I think there were 3, I forget. The new side deck option, Prohibition, I've decided to take the plunge and try it. I pretty much will know the main cards out of every single deck that need to be hit in order to cripple it. So, if they come to my hand, it's awesome face. Phoenix Chain got moved to the side deck, but it's still funny. There's one of our in-tech cards, Curse Seal, Dark Bribe, Karma Cut, and Compulse. Hitting this up. Vortex for right now. 2 Valkyria, because 2. Good enough. It works. I like having the option to sink into 6, and 6 is still nice. Gilbert, I still love this guy. When he attacks or is attacked, you can remove from play a Winged Beast, and it gains that attack. Plus, 2008, too bad for a level 6 Synchro. That just completely sounded not right. Okay, we're just going to move on to Brionic, and Iron Chain. And Ancient Fairy Dragon. I found it! And Black Rose, and Stardust number 1, and Stardust number 2. His head's orange. I have no clue why. Colossal Fighter for 6 Sams, and not a bad beat stick at 28. Speaking of not bad beat sticks, there's Scrap Dragon. And RDA, and Trishula, haha, and Five-Headed Dragon. So that is Blackout, version 3. It is not going to be on any Friday Night Duels. Upcoming ones that I can think of so far. I know it ain't in the tournament. It never makes an appearance in the Naruto format. And that will pretty much be it. So later, YouTube.